All right. I see Shatika. Welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I'm just hanging today, getting a little bit of watch time. We'll see what happens. But I'm going to be looking at some vintage crochet and knit today, and that's the evil plan. So let's see how this goes. All right, now let's see. I got to find my chat. There it is, Miss Shatika. Good to see you. All right. So let's see what's happening. Let's see what's happening. So it's random Thursday. I can't believe it. Time is flying by. And let me change my camera and we'll see what's happening. And first, I want to thank everybody for the support on the channel. Yeah. So let me do that real quick. And thank you to the members. All right. For all the love and support. And let me get out of the shot for a second. There we go. So it's awesome. Just thanking everybody. And also thank you to all the subscribers. I should put that on there. But special thanks to Beal the dog. All right, now. Okay. Here we go. All right. So anyway, I'm going to flip over and we're going to look at some vintage crochet and stuff. But I picked up some of these pamphlets a while back. And periodically, I just like to look at it. Oh, boy, we have Donzel. Hello. Good to see you. Controversial Cruising. Hey, Scott. Thanks for coming in. And did I miss anybody? Oh, Susan. Hey, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. All right. So let's take a look at the. Okay, I got to switch cameras. Duh. All right. We're going to look at some crazy crochet. There we go. And it's facing the correct way, which is very good. All right. So this is from Fleischer. Oh boy, let me see if I can put this in. I got a little bit of a glare. There we go. Fleischer, Bear Brand, and Botany. 30 cents and 40 cents in Canada. High fashion hats. So every now and again, I come across these crochet. Look at this thing. I come across these crochet patterns, and I said I'm going to try them, but I haven't gotten to trying them yet. But I will. I will. But we'll give it a try. We'll see what happens. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So that's the first one, but that's pretty cool. That's got the, I think that's the loop stitch. Yeah. Yep, it's the loop stitch. And pretty good. But this is in black and white. It's that old. Very, very old. All right, let's go to the next one. Okay, this one here. All right, that's pretty normal. Yeah. And this one here is, it's called the Sequined Watch Cap. And it looks like it's a chunky yarn they used. But yeah, there's that. So we'll take a look at that. And so that's kind of weird. But I may try that loop stitch. We'll see. That's pretty simple. But anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, this is a quiet day. And I was just going through my little library and saying, what the heck is going on? Now, this thing here is a pillbox hat, like a Jackie Kennedy used to wear back in the day. It's pretty nice. Yeah, pillbox. And is this one? I can't tell. Let's see. Yeah, this one's knit. Yes, very nice. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, it's got a little stain there on the forehead. It's just a ribbed hat with a big pom-pom. So that's pretty normal. Nothing fancy there. Anything else weird? Now this one here, they call it the knitted hat, number 1292. And it's Shetland wool. Yeah. And let's see. Yeah, this one's knitted also. I don't know if you can see in the middle there, but that's actually knitted. Let me see if I can pull it out. There's a little bit of a glare. But there's the knit stitches in the middle there. But that's kind of interesting. Yep. And these are these. How do you pronounce this? I think that's a balaclava. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah. Where you have it's like a helmet. So it goes around your neck and around your face. Yeah. And some of them actually cover like half the face. Sometimes you see that. But that's what that is. So pretty cool. All right now. And that one's knitted also. And then in the back, last page, this is like a little elf hat there. That's pretty funny. Yeah, with the little, and I made this one actually last year. That was pretty funny. And I don't know what I did with it. I must have taken it to my group. It may have disappeared. But yeah, I did make this one. Don't know where it is. Yeah. And then this one, that's cute. It's sort of like a bandana, but it just covers the ears and goes under the chin. Pretty cool. But anyway, it's got the whole pattern in there, but high fashion hats. All right, I'm going to go look at the chat and see what people are saying, if anybody's saying anything. Let's see. That's it. Nope, no one's chatting. Okay, so that's easy enough. Nice. So anyway, here's a good laugh. Okay, you ready for a good laugh? I'll show you this. Okay. I looked at this last year. So anyway, all right, I'll just show you this part here. This is the part it's kind of clean. So this lady's wearing a bikini. She's at the pool and she's wearing a poncho as her swimsuit cover up, which I think is pretty funny. And I'm going to have to turn down this light. It's too, there we go. So this is called Stitch by Stitch. This was this little company. They made a bunch of pattern books and stuff. But this woman's got this poncho. It almost looks like, let me see if I can get a little closer in the shot. It's got like, not the pineapples, but it's got kind of the spirally floral print on there. And she's wearing it as her cover up in the pool, which I think is hilarious. So anyway, so there's that one. But I'm going to, there's some other pictures in here I'm not going to show you. These people aren't dressed really well. Let's see. I'll show you this one. Here's another one she's got on here. It's kind of like a funny, I don't know what they call this thing. It's got a star motif. Yeah, that's what I thought. Poncho, which is kind of interesting. But she's wearing it at the pool, which I think is strange. Pretty strange as a cover up. And then there's a little bit of sewing in here where they have these dresses and stuff and skirts. Now, I don't sew, but, it shows you one of those long skirts there and how to put it together, which is pretty cool. Now, let's see here. Now, this is not my copyrighted stuff, but I just think these are fun to look at. Like, here's another sweater there. That's kind of normal, It's got a nice looking thing there. The colors are good. Whoops, there we go. Let me get back to the chat. But there it is. Oh, there's Renee. Hey, how are you doing? Planting bulbs. Okay, now. Yeah, that's nice. Let me see what else here. I'm going to go back. Okay, there we go. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So I'm just kind of flipping through these and getting some ideas. So usually periodically I just go through and I go, what can I make that's interesting? But let's see. I'll just jump pages to this one. But that's pretty decent. I think that one's crocheted. Let me just make sure. But then the next one is this, your favorite Afghans. Let's see. I may have to turn down this light just a little bit. Let me see if it'll let me. Yeah, just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, a little less brightness there. Okay. So yeah, this one here is crocheted. Yeah, that last sweater. So it's pretty cool. All right. Okay. All right. So these are knit and crochet Afghans. This one's granny square. So if the people are into that. And, a lot of people, these things come back in and out of style. And this, I don't know what year this is. Let's see, 1900. I'll show you. I have to read the MCM 1900, 50, Ellis 50, 1950 plus 10 is 60. 1966 is what that is. 1966. So that's going back to 1966. That's 60 years. Just about 59 and a half years old this thing is. And it's produced by this company. They're not in business anymore. Busilla. Well, actually, I think they are. But these other ones, Fleischer and Botany, gone. Bear Brand, gone. And that's the thing that I just like to tell people. The United States was really big in making yarn and fiber, and it's over. We don't do it anymore. It's kind of sad, actually. But this is a mohair Afghan, kind of uh, like fluffy. And this one here, these are both knit. And I think it's not the feather and the fan, but it's pretty close to the feather and the fan. I don't know what they call this stitch here. Does it say? It does not. But that's pretty cool. But that's a pretty popular knit Afghan that you see. Feather and fan. Let me see this one here. They call this one the pine tree. And this one here is crocheted, but pretty old, so 1966. This one here is cool. It's called the Heritage Afghan. It's got this, I forget what they call this, but it's color. It does a lot of color work. So those are flowers. It almost looks like needlepoint the way this is set up. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. So let's see, Heritage Afghan. And then this one is called the Empire Afghan. And is this popcorn? I always get them confused. What stitch is this? It's either popcorn or bobble. I'm trying to read through the pattern. Blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're not calling it anything. But it's either a bobble stitch or a popcorn stitch. I can't remember which one that is. And this one here is knitted, and it looks like little leaves. They call it the evergreen, so it's kind of like leaves there. Let me see if you can see that better. Yep. Pretty cool. All right. Let me see what else we got here. Oh, we got Butter Old Boutique. Hello. Thanks for coming in. Yes. Let's see. What is this? Okay. Yeah, I don't want to do that. We close that. Okay, cool. Just checking the chat real quick. But I'm looking at these old vintage thingies here. But thanks for coming in, everybody. Yeah, this is a busy day. A lot of people on. This one's a ripple, and this one's knitted. And a lot of people do this in crochet, but this one's knitted. It's got a lot of fringe on the end. Pretty big Afghan. Must have taken them forever. This one is called the Concord Afghan, and this one is knitted. Let me see. No. This is like embroidery. Yeah, see, this is embroidery. Nice. Interesting. It's crocheted with some embroidery, so that's what that is there. All right. Nice. Concord grapes. Pretty cool. And oh wow, these colors are bad. This brown is kind of sad, it doesn't do much for you. Because you see next to that piece of furniture, it kind of gets lost. It's like brown, and then the floor is brown. Oy. Okay, this one, yeah, russet brown is the name of the color. And this is a crocheted Afghan here. Yeah, that's insane. All right, oh, here we go. Better coloring. This is green, cable knit Afghan. Yeah, the cables are nice. And it's like I don't know if that's like 6 stitches across, or let me see if I can tell by the cable. That's pretty. Yeah. So there's that. But I think is there one more in here? Yeah, no colors. Yep, that's it. And then this last one on the back. Oh, actually, that almost looks like a sunflower for Susan. Look at that. Let me see. I don't see the name of this. Page 10. Hold on, I'll tell you what this is. Page 10. Let me go back. I think that is a sunflower or a daisy. Sunflower. This one's called. It's just called the ripple, but that looks like a almost like a sunflower there. Mm-hmm. Pretty cool. All right. Let me see what else we got here. I'm gonna look at some. Sorry, these are funny. Looking at some of this outfit. This one here is broomstick lace. Check this out. That's why I'm laughing. Look at her outfit. That's pretty. That's pretty funny. This one's from Boy. Yeah. But it's a baby jacket, a baby bonnet, and then the mom's got on a I guess it's a dress. I love it. It's fascinating. Like all this stuff is really cool. Yeah. See, I'm not I said one day I just wish I was faster. Because I would make all of this stuff just for fun, and see what it looks like. But here we go. Let's go to the next one. That is funny. So here's some knitting. Yeah, this says easy knitting. It's not that it's hard, but this is definitely would take me some time. These are two cardigans. To get that done, that would take me forever. Yes, it would. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Yes. All right now. Checking one thing here. Looks like the stream health is good. Yep, just checking. And the chat. Oh, we got Tangled in Yarn and Net. Hello. Good to see you. Yes. Yeah, so I'm looking at some vintage stuff here. And sorry about my light, but boy, is it doing a little bit of a thing here. But this is pretty decent. I mean, this is knitting and this would take me a while. And I could see that would take me a while. But this is a shawl, triangle shawl. See? They've been doing these forever. This one here, I'm trying to see if this has the year. I don't see the year. But I'll show you the price, which I think is funny. $1.50. Here you go, $1.50. And this is from Susan Bates. Yeah. It's a triangle shawl knitted there in black and white. And then there's the two. So this one's called the Blue Shawl Collar Jacket, which all these cables, you'll be busy. And it's got a little belt. Yeah. And this one here, this is this marled yarn. Comes out nice. So she's got black and then it's black and white marled yarn. Pretty nice. And these are both knit. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, we got Dream. Let's see. Is that Dreamy? Yeah. Sandrine. Good to see you. And we got Laura's Block Ministries. Hello. Good to see you. Nice. Thanks for coming in. I'm looking at some crazy vintage stuff here. Some of it's in black and white. Now, this is not mine, but, it's just interesting to give you some idea of what to do. You know what I mean? And let's see here. I forgot to do this one thing. Ay. My brain's not working. But there it is. Okay. I'll put that in there and save. All right, here we go. So this is a cute little dress, and this one here is knitted. Yeah, it's like a top and a bottom. A top, kind of a cardigan top, and then a triangular skirt. Yeah. Interesting. All right, here's some color. This is cute. Little girl. It's got pom-pom on her skirt, and it's pleated. And she's got cables coming up the front there, which is nice. Yes. Oh, you're going to do okay, so Renee's doing a vintage project. Very good. Very good. Let's see. Yep. Butter Roll Boutique saying hi to everybody. Good to see you guys. So I don't know. But tell me if this is if you're finding any of this interesting or if I'm boring you to tears. Let me know. This is two more. Well, here's the baby. Look at the baby. That's cute. I don't know if that little outfit she's wearing is page 14. We'll see. Because this is like a onesie here, the little cardigan, and then the little hat. Very cute. I love all this stuff. Yeah. All right. I think that's it for this one. Oh, one more. This is ski sweaters, my favorite. I love these. Those are pretty cool. See, it's got a little work around the yoke and then down around the waist. Yeah. And it's kind of a repeat of the pattern. Yeah, that's knitted. And these are girls. It says goes up to 16, and then men's goes up to 46. That's pretty good. Yeah. His and her ski sweaters. Nice. And I don't see what year this is. I'll tell you. It does not say. Oh, look at this. There you go. Ah. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Now that's nice. Now see, we could all do that one. Yeah, that's nice. You could do that in crochet, you know what I mean? For the summer. That would be really nice. Yes. Okay. I see you. This one's knitted, but that's nice. You could do that crochet pretty easy. We've all sort of done tops. And then this one here, they're calling it a jockey sweater. And this one's knit. And it is. It's kind of bicolored, cut right down the middle. But a real basic cardigan. Yeah, you could do that one. Pretty easy. All right, now. Let's see. Yep. That's that one. Let's go to another one. Let's see what everybody's saying. Everyone's saying hi. Thanks for greeting each other. Very nice. Yes. Now, this one, I don't think there's any. I want to just find you. Yeah, there's no colored. Well, there's one colored picture. I'll show you this one. Look at this one. And I don't know what year. I'll have to go back and see. This one looks pretty old. I'm going to see if it has a year on it. Yes. So this is from the American Thread Company, but it doesn't have a year unless it's hiding in there somewhere. Let me see. This last one doesn't have a year. Nope. Not that I can see. Nope. You have to guess. Let's see. The broomstick. I think this one didn't have a year either. Yeah. Oh well. There's that. But this one here, these are sweaters, stoles, and baby hats. So let's see. This one here. So these are nice. This is a nice short sleeve vest. This is very delicate. Oh boy. I don't want to rip this because I think I'm gonna. But that's nice with the little thing around the neck. Well, that's her. Is that her necklace? No, that's her necklace. I thought that was two colors. No, that's her necklace. And that one there is like a sailor sweater. It's got the little thing in the back. It's pretty cool. All right, now let me see if I'm going to do this carefully. I don't think there's any other. Some of this stuff is in black and white. Like I'll show you. There's two baby things here. I'm going to have to be really careful. But anyway, here's one of the baby things there. It's the bonnet, the booties, the little gloves, and then cardigan. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yep. That's nice. All right, now. Oh, and thanks for the likes. That's pretty cool. And then I'll do this last one here. This is so delicate. I'm going to have to make copies of this because it's almost falling apart. Here's a twin set. Yeah, look at that. It's pretty cool. And these are really nice buttons. Like somebody, you know what I mean? Back in the day, people really spent money on buttons. And you see, really nice. These are just, I think those are gold ones, the metal ones. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. And everything she has is like metallic around her wrist there. She's got a bangle. Her earrings are like gold, and then the gold buttons, and then she's got a gold necklace. See, people knew how to dress back in the day. That's what I say. You know what I mean? They were working it. And I don't know if you guys have heard of this yarn, but it's called Dawn. And it was made out of Orlon, which is a brand name for acrylic. I forget which company, but yeah, and I don't know. And that company went out of business too. But yeah, this thing is old, and this does not. This was 25 cents. So back in the day, I don't think this has a year. Nope, no year. Unbelievable. Yep, you have to guess. And this was made by the American Thread Company. And I'll show you that real quick. Yep, American Thread Company, Broadway Street in New York. New York. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, this is black and white. Let's take a look at this one. We'll do one more. Let's see. Now some of these were a little mildewy, so I had to look at that. So this was folded. 20 cents. Lacey's children's book. 2, 4, and 6 years. That girl's got real expressive eyes. Let's see. Yeah, this is these are elephants across the bottom of the sweater, crew neck sweater there. This is birds, and these are deer. And it's just they just call it a classic pullover. But yeah, it's in black and white. All this is in black and white, and it's in pieces. Oh, guess what year this is? This is 1949. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. 1949. I don't know if you can see this. 1949. Yep, that's crazy. All right now. So there's that. And let's see. So, but look at the shoes. And he's got little shorts on. And those white socks and those Mary Janes. They're rocking those Mary Janes. Yep. And these look like they're a little higher on the ankle. And this is called a speed knit pullover. Okay. So that means you can make it fast. All right now. Yes. There it is. Cute outfits. This is all in black and white. These pullovers. Let me see if I can pull it up there. Yeah, that's really nice. See, people did nice stuff. And I guess because women didn't work outside the home. So they could probably pull this stuff off. I just know I need to to speed up. But look at this little vest here on the left. That's pretty cool. Yep. See if I can do this gently. Look at these outfits. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. See, people do not look like this anymore. She's got her bob, sort of rocking the bob and the Mary Janes. And that's a zip up sweater she's wearing, like a cardigan. Nice. With the cables. Yeah, she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cables. That's pretty nice. And oh yeah, what brand is this? I forgot to look. Look at this little boy with his shorts on. My little cousin used to dress like this. He had an old mom, and this is the way he dressed. Yep. Striped pullover. And yeah. He's not wearing sneakers. He's wearing those leather shoes. Yep. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Ms. Laura say, Mom would. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a Sherry is here. Hello. My dad would be 4 years old. Oh, at that time. Wow. And your mom would be 3. That's crazy, right? 1949. But look, yeah, look. I mean, these outfits are fire. I mean, these kids look good. You know what I mean? There's nothing sloppy about them. I mean, even the hair's done. She was working at. Oh, here's the little boy. Now these are so delicate. So I I have to pull this around real careful. But look at those shorts. And he's got the high topped baby shoes on. They're like high tops, like they're up to here. What? That's pretty cool. And his hair's laid. I mean, these people did not play with their kids. Wow. But yeah, it's all in black and white. So 1949. That's crazy. And oh, here's a few little. There's a beret here. Yeah, this poor thing is in pieces. Yep, beret on the left. And that's one of those. I don't know what they call those hats. Crochet beret pullover. They call it a toboggan cap. Oh, okay. That's a toboggan cap in the middle. Nice. That's pretty. That's amazing. And that's a nice looking beret. This one goes in circles, and then this one's got little spiral. It's hard to see, but it's got a little spiral in it. Yeah. And that's knitted. All right now. Yes. Let's see. Good afternoon. Let's see. That's from. Oh, Barry's here. Hello. Good to see you. Storms. Yes. Yeah, but 1949. So I'm going to put this one together here. And I'll lay this one down. I'm going to pull out another one here. This one's newer. This is Fleischer again. And it's in a little plastic bag. So I go to these antique malls. I don't know if you guys have those in your area. But sometimes somebody will destash all of their stuff. And they'll resell them. And usually they don't charge a whole lot for these things. Sometimes they do. And the killer thing is with a lot of these patterns, people are selling them on an Etsy, which they should not be, but they do. And I kind of go, rah, makes me crazy because, it's not your pattern. Stop playing. But anyway, there's that. Yes. Oh, Miguel's here. Hey, good to see you. So, how are the instructions? Oh, and that, yeah, they're some of them. I think the crochet ones are a little bit weird. The knitted ones make sense to me, but the crochet ones you have to really watch. Yeah, they can be a little confusing. And it's mostly the words, how they phrase things. And it's weird because it's not that deep, but yet it is. Let me see. I'll have to see if I can. I'll pull one out real quick. So I got this. I still have the Dawn one open. That's right. These are knitted. So knitted. Let me see. I'll look at the pattern real quick. So yeah, it says okay. Sleeves cast on with a number one needle, working ribbing of knit two, purl two for a number of inches. Yeah. So actually, these are pretty straightforward. Yeah, I think the knitted ones are good. Yeah, I'll have to look at one of these crocheted ones and see if that makes any sense. Yeah, I think like the knitted ones are much easier. I'm just going to pull this one open real quick, these Afghans. It says using a 9-inch hook with L, chain 51. Work in Afghan stitch. And then you have to go to the page and figure out what it is. And then it talks about embroidering the panels. So this is the one with the grapes. Yeah. So these actually aren't too bad. But if you look at some of those ones from like 1920s, I found that those were a little harder to read. Or you have to just read carefully. But that's my opinion there. Yeah. All right. So yeah, these actually aren't too bad. This one here, here's some crochet. Let's take a look. They give you helpful hints here. It tells you what weight of yarn to choose, how many, what needle and everything. So they kind of fill you in, and they talk about the finished measurements. Let's see, this is knitted. Look at this thing. She's working it. That's a cardigan with the. See, those look like those pearl buttons there. And she's got like a pearl belt. Rocking that orange. Let me see what year this is. This is 1950, 60, 70. 1970. Wow, 1970. That one there. Why are they all leaning like they're fighting a strong wind? Sorry, I have to laugh. So I think people, they used to model. I'm going to say model, where they would just kind of assume, but I don't know why. Yeah, they're all leaning. Like that's kind of weird. It must have been the photographer. I'm gonna guess. Yeah, this is a little leaning, isn't it? Yeah, even they're leaning. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. We go back to this one. Yeah, she's leaning. It's like, girl. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that was they were modeling instead of just standing there. But I think this. I don't know. It's weird. Does that make you crazy? It might. Yes. And Life with Tasheri is saying greetings. Happy. Is it Happy Friday? No, it's only Thursday. You're speeding through the week. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, that is funny. And we got Bila. Hey, Bila the dog, Miss Jane. Good to see. Do you like the modeling? Sorry, try to keep the thing from the glare from the light. But these are cute. I really like this skirt. I'm like, I would wear that. Yeah, even now. But these are really nice, and see, she's got that. I forget what they call that. When you fix the shoulders like that, attach the sleeves. Looks good. I mean, all these people, they were pretty skilled. Whoever knitted these look good. Let me see. Let's see. All right. Yeah, she's working it. Yeah, and these have a broad sizing, which is good. And this one has two colors, so like one around the sleeves are one color, and then the body, and then around the neck, it's a different color, which is pretty cool. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, check that out. Woo, that orange and brown. Come on now. 1970. Let's rock it. Let's see. Oh, this is nice. Now see, you could wear this nowadays. Yeah. The cables. She's got 4 on the front, I think, and like 2 on the sleeves. 1, 2, I think. Yeah. It's a lot of work. This is what I like. I like the tennis. Even though in my mind I think I'm gonna wear this while I play tennis. No, I'm not. Let's see. Oh, time marches on briskly. That's right. And this is the time in the day. That's funny. Although, yeah, it is 1:10 p.m. Nice. Eastern. Okay. Nice. But anyway, there we go. So like I said, I figured I'd just come on and say hey to everybody. I appreciate everyone for coming in and enjoying the knitting and the crochet. I think there's some crochet in here. Not really. Okay, let me see. I gotta find at least one crochet before we go. I have to yeah, there's not a whole lot of crochet going on in this one. Yeah, not in that one either. I must have been on a knitting day. Let me see. Any crochet? Okay, come on now. Yeah, that's horrible. Yeah, some of these are bad, like for the color. Oh, here's some socks. All right, let's look at some socks real quick. This is interesting. See, and I need to make some socks. So this is socks. There we go. 25 cents. Let's see what year this is. And I don't see a year. Okay, you have to guess. But they got the Argyle socks there. And I think this is pretty old though. Ooh, no year. I was hoping there was a year. All right. Some mittens. And the sock to match the mitten. And these are those golf covers. I forget golf club. Yeah, golf club covers. Yeah, there it is. That's pretty cool. But a lot of this is in black and white. But the socks are fire. So I want to get on here. I do want to do some socks because I've been kind of sleeping on the job here. Hold on a sec. My computer's trying to go to sleep. You can make something inspired by the vintage. Yeah, not follow it exclusively. That's true. And the weather is nice. Oh, that's good. Yeah. You can type weather. If you type weather space and your zip code, it will tell you. Yeah, Nightbot. I always forget about Nightbot. This is Christmas. I think that's Christmas. Yeah. It's like on the little pom-poms on your mittens and then on your socks. And then here's a poinsettia right there. Yeah. That's kind of nice. All right now. This one, it's a knitted, it's called the Glad Hand. I don't even know what that is. This is mercerized cotton. So it must be sort of like a thread. Yeah. This is the American Thread Company. So that would make sense. They would throw something like that in here. There's the Argyles. Look at that. That is fire. Love Argyle socks. Ooh, Houstonville. Let's see, 60? Not too bad. And yes. Wind is blowing. Yeah, I know it's fast. 6 miles per hour. That's actually not that bad. Current humidity 29. And then Fremont 65, 9 mile per hour wind. Current humidity 36. But yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's a little chilly out there. Like it's windy. Like the wind, we have a little um, greenhouse, and boy, the wind is just blowing that thing around. I'm like, oh my gosh. Look at these. These are nylon socks. Yeah, they have nylon and regular cotton. So they're pretty. But that looks like a lot of work. Changing all those colors on your socks. Yep, socks are a pain. It's going to rain buckets for days, so I'm putting about 100 bulbs in. Nice, Renee. Okay. Chevron, anything else? Oh, here we go. Oh, Jane, are you still here? There's your mitten. I love it. These are for kids. I got to see how big your hand is, but there's Jane right there. All right now, and then there's flowers, and then little dudes, little dolls. I don't know. That's strange. Looks like a voodoo doll, actually. Oh, not windy for me. But look at this, Jane. It says Jane. I'm like, what? That is funny. That's very cute. All right, Jane. So there's your mitten right there. I just looked and I said, does that say Jane? Look at this long. See, this is cool. That would be a cool hat to make. Yeah, it's long. And then let's see. Let me show you that. So the socks and the hat match. It's hard to get it all in the shot here. But there's socks and the mittens right around the wrist area, and then the hat. So if you put that all together, you got a nice little ensemble. Yeah. I know, Jane. One more time. Hey, take a screenshot. There you go. Yes. I know, right? That is hilarious. I love it. I just think it's just funny, you know how it's just so random. I'm like, oh, and there's Jane. Let's see. Everybody's saying hi. All right, so I showed that. Oh, look at these. Now these are, I swear they're so easy to make, but they're very like dangerous. You'll slip and bust your neck on these. They're bulky socks. You could, walk around the house in. Slippers. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oshawa. Nice, Laura. Let's see. 41. So you guys are warmer up there. The wind is blowing 11 miles per hour northeast or northwest, sorry. And the current humidity is 80%. Okay. Ooh, you're going to be sweaty. That's pretty sweaty. Yeah, 80% humidity is not fun. But anyway, there's the socks. But look at these argyles. See, that's fire. See, I could do that actually. Two diamonds. I could pull that off. But look at those. Yeah, see, those are I call them the you fall in your butt slippers. But they're soft. Like if you're sitting on the couch, that's probably good, But other than that, yeah, you're in trouble. But this was 25 cents from the American Thread Company, but no date. Oh, here it is, 1955. Okay, so this was 25 cents in 1955. Here it is. It's real tiny. Right there. Woo! Let me see if you can read that. 1955. Woo, Lord. That's old. All right now. But that's that. So just going through and hopefully I give you guys some ideas of stuff you can make. At some point. I don't know. It's hard out here, you know what I mean? When you're trying to come up with ideas. I mean, there's so many things I want to make, you know what I mean? Let me go back here. I'll just come back to the front here. Hopefully my camera will work. I'm here. Okay. There's my water. Let me move that. But anyway, well, listen, I've been here about 47 minutes. That's not bad. But thank you so much for coming in and enjoying the vintage stuff. And hopefully, go look for some. I think these patterns are pretty good and they're pretty simple. Like I said, the only thing is I didn't see a lot with the crochet. I guess my crochet pile went somewhere else. Have to find the crochet stuff. But I must have bought this knitting all in one day, and I'm sure it's one lady's stash, probably. Because, like I said, we have these antique malls in Pennsylvania, and I know they have them in other places, but in Pennsylvania, there's a lot of antiques, and people are kind of hoarders for that kind of stuff. So it's pretty not easy to get, but you can sort of find a lot of this stuff. And oh, let's see, here's one here. Now this is a little bit weird. Let me put this down. Okay. It's called Crafting Traditions from 2002. I don't know if you can see that date there. Oh, there it is, 2002. Here's a Afghan that's granny squares. Because Jane and I have been doing those. And these are, I forget which one this is. I guess it's just the regular one. But these look tiny. They look like they're only, how many inches? Yeah, they're using a G hook worsted weight. And it's just a basic granny square, but I think it's small. I'm trying to see, does it have the? It just says you need 30. You need 30. So these must be small. I don't know how many rows that is. Looks like a 3-row granny or a 4-row granny. One. No, it's like a 3-row granny. And you need 30 of them to make this. And that's all they did. It was just a regular granny and then put it together, which is nice. But, like I said, these colors, I wouldn't put those together. But, I guess what they're doing with this is they're doing scrap. Yeah. So everybody knows the basic granny square. Yeah. And then they've got some quilting in here, which for me, that's never going to happen. But, in my mind, see, there's some quilting there. So they have some of the stars. Yeah, these are nice, though. And I guess back in the day, people did a lot more crafting and a lot of different types of crafts. And I guess since women weren't working as much outside, they're doing, look, there's decorating kids' sneakers. That's a good idea for the kids. And anything else? They've got a few little Christmas thingies here. And I don't know what this is made out of, but it's like a candle holder. Looks like it's pine cones. Yeah, it's got pine cones. And they put a little styrofoam ball and put the green around it. That's what it is. And they hauled it out and put the thing to hold the candle. So pretty cool. Anything else? Yeah, that's it. So that's all the crochet. Oh, and here's one more thing. They did this little snowman. And I think most of us could pull that off. Because it's just basic amigurumi. Yeah, it's just a round circle on the top there. Now it's got these elongated arms, and legs. It almost looks like a baseball bat, but you could make the fatty legs if you wanted to and have it sit, and then you put a hat on it. Yeah. So that's pretty simple. We can do that. Yes. So anyway, well, that's it. Let me look at the chat real quick and then we'll head out. So yes, it was. It wasn't very prestigious. Let me see. What did she say? Oh, great life. Oh, thanks. Oh, Scott. Very nice. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the support. Yeah, but so let's see. We got Scott's here. Beal the dog. Let's see. Beal the dog. She's been supporting the channel. Sonia's here. Another member. Thank you so much. And wow, that's pretty cool. But anyway, well, thank you so much. And like I said, peace and love. And like I said, I'm always thankful for the support on the channel because there's a lot of places you can go. And the fact that you come here is great. Yes. And it's not unnoticed. You know what I mean? Extremely grateful. Yeah. So, yes, this was good. So hopefully give you some ideas. The holidays are coming up, and definitely we're thinking more about, a little bit of gift giving. A lot of us have supplies. We're good on the supplies. And oh, and Susan Vincent, if you're still here, I'm going to send you an email when I leave off here, because I had a question for you, but I'll do it behind the scenes. But anyway, so there's that. All right. Let me see everybody else. Oh, Sonia. Sonia's here. Oh, yeah. And thank you, Miss Sonia. Yes. Yes, yes. So keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure. That's what friends are for. And we do have a lot of supplies. Thank you so much. Yay. Yeah, so you can definitely make some stuff. But thank you so much for hanging in there, with the channel. Because like I said, there are a lot of places you can go. And so anyway, so think about those presents, those because most people can use a hat or gloves or something like that for the holiday. Even a scarf. I don't know if people like scarf. I like scarves, but a lot of people don't really wear them as much as they used to in the old days. But I think they're good, you know, especially if it's cold. Now I don't know about you people out there in the West. You're lucky. You don't have to worry about freezing too much, but it's been in the 30s here the last couple of days, so it's kind of brutal. Yeah. In fact, I'm wearing the heaviest sweater I have right now. It's so cold. Eh, it is what it is. All right. But anyway, I just want to say once again, thank you to the members. And thank you for all the love and support for the people that keep the channel going. And these are people who've supported the channel as members now and in the past. And we appreciate it. Hmm. Yes. So there we go. Yeah, special thanks, Beal the dog, for keeping all that keeping us going with all the squares. We got it. All right now. So we'll see you soon. Keep supporting the crochet channel. We're stronger together. And also Scott in the cruising empire. Those cruising people, they're insane. They do everything. It's amazing. I need to get off my butt and do more of that myself. All right. Anyway, well, thank you so much, and peace and love.